Hello, my name is Denise Durkin and I'm a tutor at Inverlochy Art School. It's a non-profit art school in Wellington. This here today is we're going to have an online course of Anyone Can Draw. And that is one of the classes I teach at Inverlochy. I also teach the life drawing and the portraiture class, but the Anyone Can Draw is a drawing class for anyone. It's very good for someone learning to draw or starting out in drawing, people who wish to actually extend their drawing practice, and others who would like to just not plateau and get past and build on what they already know. I have been working in drawing for over 40 years. I drew as a child. It was part of my life. I've been through design and then I've been an illustrator, and now I paint and draw and print make full time. This is what I have learned from all that practice. It's all my personal reading, all my research, all my experimentation and everything that I've been doing. And I have identified particular areas that help a drawing be successful, but also help you draw. So I've put them together in a class, and this class is the first one. In this particular class we're going to look at line quality and a fabulous thing called contour drawing, which, if you learn anything, this is one of the most wonderful things you can actually learn to develop your drawing and actually find your assertive line. So let's get on with this particular class. First of all, there are notes that go with this class, and I can add them to this file that you're looking at. There will be demonstrations in this class, video demonstrations, and then I will be also talking. So there'll be two parts, one on line and one on contour drawing. So let's begin. Your mark in your drawing is very important. It's very individual. It's actually the facture of drawing. Facture means handmade, part of it. So, and that's what actually makes it an object, makes it a piece of artwork, and gives it quite a lot of individuality. Every mark in a drawing matters. It's very important. They can be dents and scratches and marks, smudges, cross-hatching, and they can be made with scissors, or they can be made with knives, or they can be made with dirt or paint or crayon. And all these marks are really important towards a drawing. What actually is important is they're either intentional or they're accidental, but they do contribute to a drawing. That's what makes it all. A lot of people, when they tidy up their drawing and take off smudge marks and things, they will suddenly realise they've killed the life in the drawing. That's because every mark, everything on the page is actually very important towards the balance and the look. So one of your most useful and versatile marks on a page for a drawing is the line. And the line can be anything. Here we have this is a shape. It's basically a square shape, but as soon as you make one axis longer than the other, then you have a line. It has direction. That way. It's going this way. Your eye follows it. It has movement through the page. You can follow lines right through an artwork, even if they're interrupted or broken. But the point is any mark like that is considered a line. And lines are fabulous. They are a record of your movement over a page. They're a record of time. They're lyrical, they're expressive, they're marks. They can enclose space. They make shapes. They define the edge of something. They are just a universal mark. They are vitally important for symbols. Our symbol, all these symbols that we have, like music or letters or anything like that, are made up of lines. that have different shapes and angle, and we have learnt to read them. We've also learnt to read drawing. What we don't realise is we actually get a lot of nuance from line. All our emotion is put into line, our expression, our feeling, and we can have fast line, and we can have light line, and we can have very, very lyrical line. It's very important to actually put all this contrast in line. The main thing about it is that line can be expressive, line can be show your emotion, it can have message, it can have meaning, and above all it can actually just add an aesthetic to a drawing. It just gives it a look. So you can actually have aggressive lines, you can have very soft meditative lines, you can have assertive lines, you can have incredibly long lines, thick lines. One of the things you can actually do is use texture. Texture can be made up with lines, either with cross-hatching. You can have tangled lines, and immediately you've gone to a line becoming a tone, and also back to becoming a shape. So there's lots happening with line. So this is what we actually are going to explore today, and looking at the first exercise, which is about what you can actually achieve with line. So join me in that one.